Hey everybody, this is Food by Faith Garden to Table, and welcome to my backyard. If you are new here, I am Shaka Faith Thompson, a Georgia Zone 8A grower, and today I'm coming to you because I'm setting up a new hydroponic system. So I was going to go online and purchase a new AeroGarden. So right now I have two of them, and if you guys know me, you know that I have been using my AeroGardens for a couple of years now. I grow outside as well, but during the winter months I usually just have like my brassicas, my onions and garlic outside, and then any tubers that may as flowers that may be able to sustain the winter months, I have those outside. But I keep my AeroGardens growing inside so that I can have fresh herbs all winter long. Yes, I pull herbs from my garden and I air dry them, but sometimes I want to have fresh herbs, especially because I really love like sage butter. So I make sure I have that growing inside my garden. I love to have fresh mint on hand, parsley, lemon balm, things like that during the winter months when they are going dormant in the spring and summer garden. So when I went online to look for an AeroGarden, before I did that, I checked my email, and in my email I was blessed with an offer from LetPot. So just recently when I came home, you guys know that I have been in and out. So just recently when I came home, it was sitting on my porch waiting for me. And it was super easy to set up. All I did, so they had, this area was pushed all the way down. They had, this portion was on the inside, and they had all the packages of everything on the inside of here. And so what it came with was 12 sponges, and the sponges are the growing medium. It came with the germination covers as well as the basket kit. And these are the germination covers. It also came with the water indicator, which that's what this is. This is the water indicator, if you can see that. And it just twists on. There we go. Came with 6 tags, which is really cool that it came with tags, and you can actually fold the tags just a little and they fit into these holes. There are some holes on the top, so the tag fits right into the holes, as well as the support sticks, which I thought that was very cool. So you can even on your AeroGarden do a floor to weave, or if you are growing tomatoes, it'll be a great support. But just remember that whenever you are starting things, you really need your light to be low. So of course you won't be able to put these supports in until your seedlings are pretty much full grown, which is when you'll need them. It also came with not only solution systems, but it came with shade covers. So this is something that my AeroGarden did not come with. So if we were to not use one of the spaces here to keep air from, and looking at the birds, to keep different particles and things from going into the hydroponic system, you can actually place the cover on. And then it came with instruction booklets, of course. It came with a card. As we know, everything has an app nowadays, so of course it has an app. It came with these type of labels as well. And then it came with two separate solutions, solution A and solution B. And after the last minute, finally reading the instructions, because when I first started, I didn't read the instructions. But but after reading the instructions, what it wants you to do is you are going to fill the bottle completely with purified water, and then you're going to shake the bottle to fully mix the contents. So I have my little kettle here of water. And so guys, as I'm putting this together, I'm sitting here listening to Gina versus Gina on her pull-up live. She's talking right now with Erica, my fly family, and it's Rodney. Okay. So we're going to do the same for solution B. We're going to put the lids back on. Put the tops back on. And what I'm going to do with this AeroGarden, as you can see, if you remember guys, I've been placing my AeroGardens outside. That was another experiment that I tried in the spring. What I did was I started some seedlings in my AeroGarden outside, and I wanted to see how they took, and they did very well. In a few minutes, I'm going to turn you around so that you can see my AeroGarden where I started some brassicas. I have collards, Nagasaki turnips, and 1,000 head kale. And the Nagasaki turnips are growing very well. So what I'm going to do is, before the evening is over, I'm going to pull those out, and I'm going to place them inside of some soil, because I'm not ready for them to go out into the garden as of yet. But I'm going to place them into some soil in a shaded area that doesn't get, you know, an area that doesn't get full sun. That way they are not blocking out the other brassicas, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about whenever I show it to you, because right now, even though I have them in the back, the leaves are growing so big that they are shading out the other items. All right, so we got those mixed up, and what it wants you to do is, now once you have them mixed up, when it's time for you to place the mixture A as well as the mixture B, they want you to use their little measuring cup here, and that's what you're going to use to put it inside here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up. I actually have a table over here that we're going to set this on. I'm probably going to have to get more water. But this table here is where I'm going to set it up. This is my other AeroGarden, and as you can see, the turnips are so ready to come out. This is the Nagasaki. I have 3 in the back here that need to go ahead and come out. I'm gonna bring our system over here. This is our power plug. We're going to fill it up with water. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more water. Okay, let's go get some more water. We're gonna fill it to the max line. So hopefully this is enough water. And I like to fill it to the max line simply because if you don't when you first start, then you'll find yourself constantly refilling. So again, we need more water, guys. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. It's taking more water than I thought. So when it comes to those A and B solutions, we are going to put the max amount of A and B solutions inside simply because we put the max amount of water into the system. So what I did was, on top, it has the power button, whether you're doing veggies or flowers, and then the pump. So I went ahead and turned those on. And now what we're going to do, we have our solution A and our solution B. Whoa. So the other one had like a little safety cover on it while this one did not. So I did spill just a bit of it. So now that we've done that, what we're going to do is place our cover on the top. So what I have now, we have our sponges. So we're gonna put, I always like to actually put my, my seeds inside my sponges before I place them inside of the hydroponic system. So that's what we're gonna do this time. And the seeds that we're going to use are going to be the butter pea. So all 12 of the seeds is going to be, excuse me, not the butter pea, but the pink eye top pick pink eye pea. So sometimes when you use these growing sponges, you have to cut them so that you can get a little bit more space, but these seeds are kind of small, so they should fit in with no problem. But I like to put the seeds in before I place them inside of the system, simply because when I'm like recording it, like writing it down, saying what I'm placing in there, I can keep track. So these may need to be cut just a little. So I'm just tearing it just a little bit so that I can get my seed down in there, because you want your seed to be in there. And guys, hydroponic systems, they are not hard. They are a great investment. I am not as savvy as Mike and GT, so I don't know how to make my own. So I am one who has to purchase one. So I am one who has to purchase one, but again, we're going to put all the seeds down in there. So now that we have them in there, let's start placing them inside of our little baskets. And the seeds I'm using, again, you saw the packet, it came from Haas Tools. And when you order from Haas Tools, they give you quite a bit of seeds. So if these don't germinate, then I will redo and add some more. These are our last two. So usually when you use smaller seeds, they fall down into the growing medium. But when you use bigger seeds, because I've even germinated pumpkins and watermelon seeds in a hydroponic system before. So now what we are going to do is we're going to cover with the domes. And it'll look like some of them are floating up, but that's simply because the growing sponge is dry right now, but as it soaks up the water, then it will sink down. And so we're gonna put the light all the way down. And that's it. That is how you set up your LetPot Hydroponic Growing System. All right, guys, now wasn't that easy peasy? So if you get a chance, get yourself a hydroponic system so that you can still grow inside. But I want you guys to follow on the journey of me with these pink eye purple hull peas. Again, today is August the 25th, and we're starting them. They have a 75-day to maturity, and our last frost is not until November. So keep coming along with me on this journey. I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably do an update every 2 weeks, and then as they grow, then I may do an update with you guys week to week. But thanks again. As always, have faith in our food and get up, get out, and grow something.